Planning Engineer Job Interview, Questions and Answers. Question number 1. What is the main driver of a project and how you will get it? The answer. The main driver consists of the significant activities that are driving the project at the critical path. To get it, just go to last activity and check its driving activity, then go to that driving activity and mark its driving also. Same goes until you reach the first activity. This is typically done through scheduling software like Primavera P6, Microsoft Project, etc. Question number 2. What is a base project schedule? The answer. A baseline is an approved program by both parties which is used as a benchmark to measure the progress of a project. Question number 3. If the project total float shows negative, does it always follow that the performance % complete is less than schedule % complete? The answer. No. It is possible that certain activities with high budgeted value might have been progressed better than planned, but other activities that has less value are the ones driving the critical path and delays the project completion date. Question number 4. The progress variance is negative value and still you are achieving the contractual completion date. How is it possible? The answer. Delays are on non-critical activities. Question number 5. How many baselines are allowed in any project, and which baseline decides the success or failure of the project? The answer. A project must have a minimum 1 project baseline, and that number can go to unlimited. But if you find a number of baselines, that means the planning team is quite inefficient. Avoid it. The latest baseline defines the success or failure of any project. Question number 6. What is the reasonable range of float you assume while checking the look-ahead work activities? The answer. 5% or less of the total task activities have greater than 44 working days of float. As per DCMA 14 point. Question number 7. What is the clause to be refereed in FIDIC when there is entitled for extension of time? The answer. FIDIC Red Book Clause 20.1. Question number 8. What are the major different types of drawings you see on a construction project? The answer. 1. Tender drawings. 2. IFC drawings. 3. Shop drawings. 4. As-built drawings. Question number 9. What are the task-dependent activities? The answer. Task-dependent. In this type, assigned resources are scheduled based on the activities calendar itself. Question number 10. What are the resource-dependent activities? The answer. Resource-dependent. In this type, the assigned resources are scheduled based on assigned calendars. Question number 11. What to look for when a contractor sends their tender program to be awarded? The answer. It should tell the contractor's strategy of executing the project and cover all project scope and consider the project duration and milestones. Question number 12. How do you explain project delay if earned value is more than planned value? The answer. The progress is on the non-critical activities which has a higher cost value than the planned critical activities. Question number 13. How you will make a comparison of different updates for the same schedule? The answer. I will use claim digger function that is available in Primavera P6. Question number 14. What is the difference between resource leveling and resource smoothing? The answer. During resource leveling, the project overall duration may be changed as it is resource constraint, but in resource smoothing, We use slack float for distribution and hence no change in project duration. Question number 15. What is dangling activity? The answer. A dangling activity may have both predecessor and successor, but is still dangling from one end that needs to fake results for critical path and completion dates. Question number 16. Is there any difference between a flag and a milestone in Primavera P6? The answer. A milestone and a flag are event activities. You cannot update flags manually and it will be updated automatically, whereas a milestone needs to be updated manually. Question number 17. Do you know any about retained and override logic in scheduling? The answer. The progress override will not respect the logic anymore if there is any variance and hence will shorten the critical path, but with mostly illogical out-of-sequence activities. In other sense, the retained logic is completely otherwise. Question number 18. What's the fast-track way to resolve the delay in project time? The answer. Resequence the activities to start in parallel instead of in series way. Question number 19. What's the crashing way to resolve the delay in project time? The answer. Reduces critical activities durations. Question number 20. What does it mean if SPI greater, lesser or equal to 1? The answer. SPI greater than 1 means ahead of schedule. Less than 1 means behind the schedule, and equal to 1 means as per schedule. Question number 21. What does it mean if CPI greater, lesser or equal to 1? The answer. CPI greater than 1 means under budget, less than 1 means over budget, and equal to 1 means same as per budget. Question number 22. What is the normal productivity of plaster works per day? The answer. It is vary from an organization to another and from worker nationality to another. However, I have some standards that I refer to when the organization productivity rate is not available. Question number 23. Can a free float be negative in the critical path method? The answer. No, it can't be negative value. Question number 24. What is the difference between free float and total float? The answer. Free float is the amount of time we can delay an activity without affecting the early start date of its successor activity. Total float is the amount of time we can delay an activity from its early start date without delaying the whole project finish. Question number 25. When the planning phase stage is started for a project? The answer. Planning should be started as soon as the project life cycle starts. Question number 27. What are the methods of calculating earned planner and a scheduler? The answer. Loading the activities with the budget, put the plan, then update the scheduler, turning the plan into the time schedule work. Question number 28. What is the standard deviation of the activity equal? The answer. Pessimistic duration minus optimistic duration over 6. Question number 29. How many days a milestone activity normally has? The answer. There are different types of milestones are there like start milestone, finish milestone, etc. but all have 0 duration. Question number 30. What is the change order and variation order request? The answer. Is a change in scope from the contract. Question number 31. What you know about the stakeholders on any project? The answer. The stakeholder is any entity that is being or will be affected either positively or negatively by that project. Question number 32. How to avoid negative float in a baseline schedule? The answer. Negative float indicates that the activity is already delayed. Use proper logic to deal with it. Question number 33. What is the difference between negative lag and lead? The answer. It is two different words of same meaning but lead commonly used for the negative values. Question number 34. How do you get information to update your schedule? The answer. By site visit and develop forms to be filled by project team in weekly basis. Question number 35. What is different % complete type in Primavera P6? The answer. Physical, units and duration. Question number 36. How can you define the critical path in Primavera? The answer. Filter the activities with zero or negative total float. Question number 37. What is different duration type in Primavera P6? The answer. Fixed units over time, fixed duration and units over time. Question number 38. What is the main duty of the project controller? The answer. Project control ensures that the plan is controlled. Question number 39. What are KPIs? The answer. KPI is type performance measurement on a particular activity we're engaged. KPIs are defined by keeping a factor what matters the most. Question number 40. What is normally you see on a change order form? The answer. One, change in the scope, either additions or reductions. 2, change in cost, either plus, negative or even 0. 3, change in time. 4, signed by authorized parties. 5, the signature date. Question number 41. What you present in a weekly report? The answer. Update the schedule with a proper backup. Baseline comparisons. Critical path. 3 weeks look ahead. EVM reports. S-curves for man-hours, cost. Manpower histogram, equipment histogram. Question number 42. What are the common delay analysis techniques? The answer. Impact as planned. Time impact analysis. As planned versus as built. As built for. Windows analysis. Question number 43. What are the types of constraint in Primavera? The answer. Project must finish by. Mandatory start. Mandatory finish. Start on or after. Finish on or after. Start on or before. Finish on or before. Question number 44. What is the difference between float and slack? The answer. Nothing, just synonyms. Question number 45. What are the different levels of a schedule? Comma. The answer. Level 1, overview schedule. Level 2, area-wise schedule. Level 3, discipline-wise schedule. Level 4, major activities schedule. Level 5, detailed activities schedule. Question number 46. What is cost variance? The answer. Cost variance equals earned value minus actual cost. Question number 47. Float belong to the owner or the contractor? The answer. The project owns the float, which means float is not for the exclusive use of any of the parties, and it serves whoever needs it first, as long as it is used in good faith. Question number 48. What do you know about reflection schedule? The answer. A copy of the program to have a look at different scenarios after making desirable changes. Question number 49. What are undesirable in any time schedule? The answer. Constraints, relationship, long lags or leads, negative float, etc. Question number 50. What you know about rolling wave planning? The answer. Rolling wave planning is done at the deliverable level. It can be like look-ahead weekly base or even is done daily on foreman levels. It could be monthly as per stakeholders' requirements. Question number 51. What you normally need to develop a plan? The answer. The contract documents to understand the scope, the schedule drawings to know about areas, bill of quantity including cost, scheduling software access. I need to meet my project team to know about a little productivity rate if I don't know in case of any specific activity. Question number 52. What are the level of effort activities? The answer. This type of activity goes with dependent activities like administrative issues. Question number 53. What is thresholds? The answer. Thresholds is a technique in which lower and upper values of a parameter are specified against which project data can be evaluated and monitored. Question number 54. How do you estimate activities durations? The answer. Duration equals budget quantity over productivity multiplied by the number of crews. Question number 55. How do you apply for extension of time? The answer. Determine the delay causes, perform the delay analysis, gathering the supporting documents, submit the O-claim. Question number 56. How are early dates determined? The answer. Early dates in a network is determined by forward calculations. Question number 57. How are late dates determined? The answer. Late dates is determined by backward calculations. Question number 58. What you know about triple constraints? The answer. Cost, time and scope with quality as the fundamental theme. Question number 59. What do you know about CMA scoring? The answer. Question number 60. Assessment metrics. How you track to evaluate the progress toward the baseline schedule. Answer. There are 3 ways to track the progress of a project. Man-hours, cost, quantities. Question number 61. Explain what a good schedule means. The answer. Time schedule to be prepared according to the CPM specs. Question number 62. How to calculate budget man-hours? The answer. Budget man-hours equals quantity over productivity rate. Question number 63. What is the project critical path? The answer. Critical path is the sequence of project network activities which add up to the longest overall duration. His determines the shortest time possible to complete the project. Question number 64. What is the recovery schedule? The answer. Recovery schedule keeps the same finish date with some corrective actions to recover the delay. Question number 65. What is redundant relationship? The answer. Redundancy is a duplication in depicting logical relationships. For example, if A and B are predecessors to C, but A is a predecessor to B, then the relationship between A and C is redundant. Question number 66. What are the monitoring skills? The answer. Good communication and ability to gather data about the project progress, analyze skills, ability of forecasting. Question number 67. What does trend analysis means? The answer. Technical analysis that tries to predict the project status at completion. Question number 68. What are the project variances? The answer. Project variances are the cost variance and schedule variance. Schedule variance equals the difference between the earned value and the planned value. Cost variance equals the difference between the earned value and the actual cost. Question number 69. What is the revised schedule? The answer. The baseline become non-realistic due to delays and we have a new finish date because of claims or adding a new scope of work. Question number 70. What is the network diagram? The answer. Network diagrams display the project work as linkages through the chronological flow of work from start to finish. Question number 71. What is an open-end activity? The answer. An activity without predecessor or successor relationship is called open-end activity. Question number 72. What is resource allocation? The answer. Assigning resources to activities. Determine the amount of labor, Question number 73. and money required for
What
any
do you know
activity.
about
CPI? The answer. It's a cost performance indicator, and it evaluates the performance in the sense if the project is under budget, over budgeted or on track. The formula is for CPI is the ratio of earned value over actual costs. Question number 74. What do you know about SPI? The answer. It is the schedule performance indicator and indicates the performance of project work is completed to the baseline schedule. It is calculated by dividing the earned value by the planned value, that is, SPI equals earned value over planned value. Question number 75. What do you mean by TIA? The answer. TIA equals time impact analysis, one of the recommended delay analysis techniques. Question number 76. What do you mean by EOT? The answer. EOT equals extension of time. Construction contracts generally allow the construction period to be extended where there is a delay that is not the contractor's fault. Question number 77. What is concurrent delay? The answer. Concurrent delay happens when two or more delays resulting from independent causes overlap during the same time period. Question number 78. What is the total float? The answer. Total float represents the number of days that can be delayed without affecting the completion of the project. Question number 79. What is the free float? The answer. Free float determines the number of days that can be delayed without affecting the successor activity. Question number 80. What is work package? The answer. Is the lowest level of any work breakdown structure from which we can manage the cost and duration estimation. Question number 81. What is the bar chart? The answer. Gantt charts graphically display primarily the work breakdown and the associated durations. Question number 82. What is productivity rate? The answer. Is the amount of output produced in an hour of work. Question number 83. What is a constraint? The answer. It is limitation may be in resources or in activities dates. Question number 84. What is a milestone? The answer. A milestone is an activity that has zero duration. It is just like a flag. Question number 85. What is an S-curve? The answer. Graphical representation of anything like man-hours, cost, etc. plotted against time. Question number 86. What is a baseline? The answer. The baseline is a point of reference. In project management there are three baselines: schedule baseline, cost baseline and scope baseline. Question number 87. What is activity? The answer. A discrete, planned portion of work to be performed in a project. Question number 88. What is a CWP? The answer. A CWP is the actual cost of work performed. Question number 89. What is BCWP? The answer. BCWP is budgeted cost of work performed equals the earned value. Question number 90. What is BCWS? The answer. BCWS is budgeted cost of work scheduled equals planned value. Question number 91. What is WBS? The answer. Work breakdown structure. A decomposition of all the works to complete any project. A WBS is arranged in a hierarchy having a clear and logical group. Question number 92. What is SV? The answer. SV is the schedule variance equals earned value minus planned value. Question number 93. What is ETC? The answer. ETC is the estimate to complete equal the expected remaining cost to complete the project. Question number 94. What is ESC? The answer. ESC is the estimate at completion equals actual cost plus estimate to complete. Question number 95. What is disruption? The answer. A loss of productivity due to a hindrance of the progress of work. Question number 96. What is out-of-sequence activity? The answer. Is any activity that is in progress or has completed before one or more of its predecessors. Question number 97. What are the basic types of contracts? The answer. 1. Fixed price. 2. Unit price. 3. Cost plus. 4. Time and materials. 5. Guaranteed maximum price. Question number 98. What are the basic delivery methods of contracts? The answer. 1. Design build. 2. Design bid build. 3. EP. 4. Design build operate. Question number 99. What is mitigation plan? The answer. Mitigation plan generally refers to no-cost recovery efforts for incurred or projected delay. Question number 100. What is the differences between directed acceleration and constructive acceleration? The answer. In practice, there are subtle distinctions between directed acceleration and constructive acceleration. Directed acceleration cost implies additional expenditure or money for recovery of either incurred or projected delay, as well as efforts to complete early, all at the direction of the owner. The constructive acceleration applies to expenditure of money for efforts to recover either incurred or projected delay caused by the owner and without specific direction to do so.